So here at the Spey Catchment initiative, we're really excited to be part of the Guardians of Our Rivers initiative because it's such a fantastic way to get local people who are interested in nature out, better connected with the rivers and learning something about the ecology of the rivers as well.
Is that a caseless caddis? I think so.
Guardians of Our Rivers is a national initiative to get people, volunteers out by the rivers surveying invertebrates, so that's the insect larvae and that kind of thing that live in the rivers. And we've now set up 2 groups on the Spey, and this group of enthusiastic volunteers here are the group based near Carr Bridge, and we're looking at the River Dolnan today. So we're particularly keen to have invertebrate surveys going on at this site because it's a site where we're going to be doing a fairly major project over the next 3 years or so to restore one of the tributaries of the Dolnan, which is a section of artificially embanked and straightened burn which has degraded habitat quality, and we want to use invertebrates to measure the baseline quality of that watercourse and then to do follow-up surveys to hopefully show improvement once the restoration work has been done.
I became involved in the Guardians of Our Rivers project just because of an interest in the natural world, and investigating watercourses was just another strand to that. As part of this project, we have been investigating 2 sites on the Slug and Burn near Carr Bridge. We have been taking samples by kicking in the bed of the river and then investigating to see what invertebrates we can find.
Well, I've always been interested in anything to do with biology, and particularly if it involves being outside. So when I heard there was a project going locally where we could get involved to sample the river, and it had some biological meaning as well, and I thought this is definitely a project I need to get involved with. So we had a 3-hour online training course to start with, which was a few months ago now, and that was part of the training online, and then there was a 3-hour session actually at the riverside surveying the burn, and this is the 3rd time now that I've been on the practical side of it. So it's interesting because each time you come the conditions are different, it's rained more, it's been drier weather, so that it does vary quite significantly actually what and how many species you're finding in the river.
So we're kick surveying today in the upper River Dolnan. We've done a small site in a channel that's been rerouted in the past, and now we're in the main channel.
During the kick sampling we've been finding, or specifically looking for upwing river flies, mayflies, stoneflies and caddisflies in particular.
We had quite a highlight today because we found our first large stonefly, and we were able to look at them closely and really see the complexity of these insects and the beauty in their segments. Something that in your everyday life you would just never get an understanding of. I've really enjoyed being part of the Gardens of the Rivers programme because coming out to the river and actually seeing these fascinating insects really makes me feel that I'm kind of attached to nature, and gives me a deeper appreciation of what's there.
I think the experience of the project has shown me that there is a wide community of people who are interested in these things, and the value of involving those people in trying to support the natural environment.
I think it's just really important that people who aren't working full-time in the scientific world are able to take part in activities, maybe collect data which is going to be useful to scientists working in the field, and it just means that many more people out and about are aware of the issues, and there's always things that happen on the sessions which we'll talk to our friends about, and I think it just means the whole area is widened up to a larger number of people.